Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. This week just wanted to update you really on things that have been happening across the course of the week and some new arrivals, a game that we've played at the club last night, and a couple of other things. First of all, I just wanted to welcome what has been a big increase in subscribers over the last week. Thank you for coming on board and having a look at the channel, hopefully staying, and for your kind comments. It's really appreciated. And thank you to the existing subscribers who continue to support the channel. And just to remind those who have joined or have been referred over the last week, the competition runs to the end of November. Please ensure that you mention or make a comment under the video for the competition, and that will ensure that you get put into the draw at the end of the month. Unfortunately, I don't get to see everybody who subscribes, only a certain number. I'm trying to keep track of those, but by putting your comments in, I will make sure that you are definitely entered into the draw for It Never Snows in September. As I said, if you are overseas, I will wire you the equivalent sum in order that you can purchase this book. It's a great book, but thank you for your continued support. Also, just wanted to cover off some of the things that have happened this week. So last night we finally managed at the club to get a game of Strength&Honour on the table, and it was a great game. I kind of helped umpire. I must admit, made a few mistakes, which we realised afterwards, but it didn't stop the game being massively enjoyable, fun, and we played it to a point where we had to stop, but one of the players had called, and we turned the cards over, and he had a break point of 18 with I believe it was 13 cards, and he came out with a score way short of 18, which we were all surprised about. We then had a look at the Roman player, who had something like 7 or 8 cards with a break point of 13, and I think he had a score of 5. So we were quite shocked how low the scores were, but we didn't at that point, because again we'd made some mistakes, hadn't picked up any disaster cards throughout the game, which would make a big difference. But in principle, it was playing Watling Street, so we had the ancient Britons attacking the Romans, and it was a really interesting game, and I think both players playing on each side learned a lot. We'll probably play the game differently next time, and yeah, looking forward to getting it on the table again. But if you haven't played Strength&Honour, highly recommend it. Mark Backhouse has done a great job of this game. There's lots of support online. The book is really good. You got a quick reference sheet there, and once you've had a game, you'll be playing it with no problem. But it's got some really sweet mechanics in it as well, so go and give that a look. I've made some 2mm woods up this week. I'll put some pictures on at the end of the video, but basically I found some green pom-poms. I think it was at the range the other week, and I just thought, I'd seen people buying bath mats and doing things like that. I thought, well, I'll try and make up a few of my own. So I enjoyed doing that. Literally just mounted them on MDF bases with a bit of foliage and leaves around the outside, and a few bits on top. PVA glue, job done. Nice and simple, but look really effective with the 2mm figures that I got from Antoine, which is produced and offered through Warbases. And talking of Warbases, I ordered some more box inserts for my really useful boxes this week. So I've had another 3 of the smaller trays where you can get 2 in each box arrive. I've got to put those together, but they're great for my smaller scales, my 2mm, 6mm armies, even my 10mm. And so as my Carthaginians are nearly finished now, I'm hoping to get those put in due course, and then when I've done the Napoleonics, they'll go in there as well. Other things that have arrived this week are a parcel from a company called Bello Ludi. I recently downloaded some of the rule sets of Wargames Vault with this company. I've been in contact with Peter, who runs that, Peter van Dop, in Holland, and I ordered some more bits and pieces, and he kindly sent me some extra bits as well. So these are various paper versions of the rule books. Really nice, small size. They look really good. Got Ancient and Medieval, the strategy game, and the American Civil War version, which was the one I was looking at. Along with, I purchased the 2 sets of cards as well, and the special dice. But watch this space, because I'm going to be doing a video specifically on Bello Ludi and these rule sets. I'll do a review, an overview, to give you a little bit more information around what that looks like. But basically, I would say they're an introduction level war game for various periods. But as a relatively experienced wargamer, I think they've got a lot to offer for the grognard as well. So hope to bring you a video on that very, very soon. Was there anything else this week? Yes, one other delivery, and a shout out to Gripping Beast. I have got the supplement for Soldiers of Napoleon, Wars of the First Empire. Again, looks like it's been produced fantastically well, but importantly, it's got the Grand Army 1812 in there, which is the army I have in 15s, along with some of the earlier periods which I want to collect Austrians for. So hats off to Gripping Beast. I ordered this on the Thursday when it was released, and they arrived yesterday, Friday. Superb service, well packaged, protected, immaculate, and a great production value. So highly recommend that. Looking forward to getting a first game of Soldiers of Napoleon on the table in due course as well. So that's it for now. Just an update really on things that are going on, new arrivals, some things I've been doing over the last week, some projects maybe that are ongoing. I'm still hoping to get my Wars of the Roses finished and my 10mm Carthaginians finished over the next few weeks, and I'll bring you a little showcase of those and what they look like. For say an overview review of Bello Ludi and the rules with those, and a few other bits and pieces as well. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this short video, and again, see you again next time.